What's up, Lucy? Everybody's at. Aisha, Steve stays fed. Steve, why are you looking at me with that tone of voice? Look at me like you want to take a picture. You know how Steve gets. I don't know how Steve gets. What's up, Andre? Yeah, this shit gonna be fucked up. I had to stop reading part of this shit, man. Oh. Everybody, welcome Steve to the live stream. Steve, what is it? What? Go play. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Yeah, this shit could be fucked up, man. So we have a new person, Crystal Higgins. Welcome to the chat. Don't know who you are, but welcome to the chat. Just 1 second to pull this shit up. I made it past a couple paragraphs not even a couple paragraphs. I made it past a couple sentences before I had to almost throw up. So this is really fucked up. But we about to get this shit on the road. So okay. Yeah, Aisha, I saw that bullshit. I saw that shit. Yeah, some new people in here. Marie C, Crystal Higgins. Don't know you, but welcome. Yeah, this gonna be fucked up, man, because okay, everybody. This is the Dark Lord here to do the Lord's work in the name of all that is unholy in regards to Soncerae, aka dump truck, aka cheeseburger. This biscuit built bitch did a dead live that we didn't already rebuked, and the bitch was saying shit like, "Oh, Derrick Jaxn was trying to get at me," but I'm like, "No, I'm a business lady only. I don't get down like that," which we all knew was bullshit. Obsessed Marie, we here to rebuke an obsessed bitch. That's why we here. Now, this bitch, we all know been stalking Derrick Jaxn for years and shit. And then she gonna have the audacity to come out and say that Derrick Jaxn wanted her. Well. Come to find out, I know somebody who actually ran into Derrick for real. And immediately that subject came up. He was like, "Hey man, why this Soncerae chick saying that you was trying to get at her?" And Derrick said, "Man, that woman will not leave me alone. She keeps trying to contact me." Now, this is from a very reliable source. And this ain't the first time he told me that, but I'm like, bruh, does he know the shit this bitch be saying? So, like I said, I was trying to read some of this shit. I said, no, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna read this shit live, because this bitch, oh my God. It kind of fits her pattern of obsession. And Marie, what exactly are you obsessed with? Because we're not obsessed over here. We just over here doing the Lord's work. So what is the actual obsession, Marie C? What's up, Goddess Nikki? Nikki, I hope you got something to drink. Because we don't promote drug use over here, however. Make sure y'all got your blunts, your joints, your swisher sweets, your backwoods, goddamn bourbon, tequila. Nova, your ass is on time today. It's going to rain blood. I can't believe it. Oh, my God, y'all. Nova is on time today. Make sure y'all got y'all shit. Like I said, we don't promote drug use over here, but if anybody snuck in they crack or meth pipe, we're not going to look down on you for taking a hit, because this shit is fucked up. So, yeah, Marie, I was put here to do the Lord work in the name of all that is unholy in regards to this biscuit built bitch. So, y'all, this bitch wrote a fucking love letter after Derrick Jaxn ghosted her. But if y'all remember in our last rebuking service, this bitch swore up and down that, oh shit, Derrick was trying to get at her. Nah, bitch. No. Came from the man himself. Bitch, bye. But I'm gonna read this bullshit. And the title says, "What a Good Man Feels Like, Derrick Jaxn." Now, she got a picture of the man with no shirt on and sweatpants. The same guy who she says that he was trying to get with her, but she didn't want to get with him. Right, Nova. She is too professional. She said that Derrick Jaxn wanted to get in her swamp box and did not want to talk about anything professional. So we gonna hear this shit from this bitch. Now, again, make sure y'all got something to drink, smoke, or pop, or whatever the fuck, because this shit is fucked up. I'm probably not gonna be able to sleep tonight after reading this bullshit, but here we go. What a real man feels like, what a good man feels like, Derrick Jaxn. I can't stand when women complain about being single every 3 minutes. 90% of my socks are single and you don't see them crying about it. Bitch, what? You wear socks? Okay. I bet the motherfuckers ain't clean. I hate relationships, but you're a relationship coach. An unlicensed, uneducated, highly unqualified relationship coach, but you hate relationships. What's up with Derrick Jaxn? It's gonna be fucked up. Let me get you some new clothes, Derrick. Hold on. Did I already put you on there? Okay. Also, everybody, if y'all need to ask me a question or send me a topic, my email is scrolled across at the bottom. If y'all want to donate to the temple, Cash App is also at the bottom. You don't have to, but if you want to donate, go ahead. So, where did I leave off? Okay. I'm never getting married, and I will never commit to a man. Says the bitch who been engaged 13 times, borrowed someone else's husband to get pregnant by, and herself was praising spiritual marriage, and is also a marriage counselor, says she will never get married or commit to a man. She will never commit to a man, but she will stalk a man for 5-6 years. We get it, bitch. We get it. We get it. Okay. The only reason the term ladies first was invented was for a guy to check out. Huh? Oh, the only reason the term ladies first was invented was for a guy to check out a woman's ass. Okay. Says a bitch who's built like a cheeseburger. I guarantee you, bitch, if you walk in the door in front of a dude, he ain't checking out your ass. He trying to figure out exactly how strong that goddamn bulletproof ass wig is, but this man is not checking out your ass. Dealing with men romantically is too hard for me. Now, bitch, that might be the only honest thing you're going to say during this whole goddamn rebuke service. When life could have been easy for me, men have made it hard. The men you picked made it hard, bitch? Maybe? Huh? Going back and forth to the goddamn chop shop? Maybe? Men used to be built different. Oh, yeah, bitch. You used to be built different because you was photoshopping all them goddamn pictures. But now you built like fucking SpongeBob. They used to respect women. All them men respected you so much, they took your ass to the abortion clinic 8 goddamn times. You right, bitch. You right. What's up, Manga Max? They used to want the best for us, not just themselves. Or so I thought. Bitch, see, that's your first goddamn problem, bitch. Stop thinking. And we done told you on many goddamn rebuke service, bitch, to stop fucking thinking. That's what you keep fucking up at. They were extremely genuine. Here you go, y'all. And before I even, the fucked up shit's about to come. And before I even goddamn start, y'all already goddamn know. Y'all already know. Fuck it. Fuck it. What's up, John? John, I hope you got something to drink or smoke, because I had to pull up before I even got to the fucked up parts. Darius, I'm finna be there too, because this shit finna get fucked up. Make you feel good. Okay, y'all. When I saw Derrick Jaxn for the first time, I smiled. Bitch, anything with a twig and berries you see, you start smiling. Not because what he was saying in his YouTube video applied to me, but because I like to see when men do something positive for themselves. Bitch, then why did you smile when Lou left your ass? Because that was extremely positive. When that nigga got in his goddamn Ford Explorer and left the extended stay, bitch, you should have been skinning and grinning, because that was extremely positive. At first, I didn't even realize how attractive he is. Now, this is the same bitch who in the other rebuking service talking about Derrick Jaxn wanted to get with her, but she was like, no, because you don't want to keep her professional. Okay, bitch, we believe you. I don't think I paid it any attention initially. She's probably laughing when she's typing this, because we know when this bitch is blind, she's laughing. It was easy to overlook. I've never been the kind of person to be attracted to men who are muscular or extremely attractive. Really? Really? Okay. You just said you didn't know how attractive the guy was, but you're saying that you don't usually be attracted to guys like this. But, okay. My family always made fun of me for dating ugly men. Okay, the orange cheeseburger built bitch is talking about dating somebody ugly? Really? Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Most of these niggas' hairline is probably more intact than yours. But you don't want to mess with nobody ugly because your family gonna make fun of you? Okay, what's up, H-Mar? It's because I always check for personality first. Really? Well, what if the men want to check for a goddamn GED first? What if the men wanted to check for wrists? Because we done seen this bitch cook, and we know this bitch ain't got no goddamn wrists. It's just hand, arm. So what if the men want to check for wrists? What if these men want to check for edges? While you worrying about personality, maybe these men, I don't know, want to check for a high school diploma. Maybe these men want to check for a job. I don't know about y'all, but I like a bitch who clock in. Darius, which stomach are you talking about? This bitch has stomachs. And yes, we seen them unphotoshopped pictures of this bitch. And yes, you can scrape bacon off this bitch back. But here we go with this bullshit again. Andre, I'm pretty sure I've said before, you ain't shit, but you know, none of us is any kind of shit over here. But here we go with this bullshit. So nothing about his physical appearance moved me at all. It was what was coming out of his mouth that impressed me. Oh, you mean when he was pandering? Really? What advice could he have for a bitch? And at the time you wrote this, you was already on your 8th abortion. What possibly could this man have been saying can give a bitch like you hope, who has been to the chop shop 8 times, had a train ran on you, was never been engaged, but according to you, been engaged 12 goddamn times, dropped out of high school with no job, living with grown men and their parents. What could Derrick Jaxn have possibly said to your fat funky ass? You was like, somebody has hope for me. What, bitch? What? I ain't heard this man give nobody advice about, you know what? Darius, the term is swamp donkey. I don't remember Derrick ever giving bitches who been to the chop shop. This bitch got a season pass to the goddamn abortion clinic. I don't remember this nigga ever saying, you know what? It's okay you got a season pass to the abortion clinic. Lots of women are like that. You can still get wife, even though this pandering ass nigga might say that shit. Okay. He seemed so serious. Yeah, he was seriously pandering. He seemed so strong and certain about who he is as a man and why he wanted to be that. Okay. So when them niggas was dragging your ass to the abortion clinic and whooping your ass, those men were very strong and serious about who they were too. And who they were was not trying to get caught up with your fat funky ass. I didn't even realize we had such a huge age difference until just the other day. What the fuck does that got to do with the bullshit that you thought he was saying that applied to your ass? But here we go. It took 6 months of, oh my God, y'all. It took 6 months of emails, DMs, tweets, etc. that he didn't even see. No. Why would he be looking? He got all these orange ass, greasy ass emails, tweets, and DMs coming through, bitch, and you wonder why he didn't reply? You been emailing and DMing your baby daddy for 6 fucking years, and he ain't replied either. Video after video. But y'all, this is the bitch who says Derrick Jaxn was trying to get with her musty ass. But she just said it took 6 months of emails, DMs, and tweets. Now, y'all might think that might be a little bit unusual, but seeing how the bitch ain't got no job, she ain't had none but time on her hands. She didn't have her daughter to raise because Andre had her. So this bitch had nothing to do all day but stalk this nigga. Now, is it the same bitch who has to buy her own wedding dress? You get niggas' names tattooed on your ring finger who's somebody else's man. You borrow other women's husbands to get pregnant with, and here you are stalking somebody else's husband for 6 months. DMs, tweets, and emails. But he was trying to holler at you, right? Okay. Just to get his attention, bitch. You could have jumped in front of his car and left cheeseburger grease all over that nigga car, and he still would have paid you no goddamn attention. Again, as somebody who I know met Derrick in person and said, this bitch wouldn't leave me alone. She kept messaging me and I wouldn't work with her. What ended up getting his attention was a video I made using clips from a video he made and posted it to his channel. Right. She couldn't work with the man, so what she did was, like she always goddamn do some fake shit, she took the man's video, sliced it with hers, and said, it's me, Grimace, featuring Derrick Jaxn. Bitch, you wasn't featuring him. You was stealing his shit. But, oh, here we go. Blaming the viewers again. My viewers were asking me to do a collaboration with him. No, bitch. You mean to tell us that the reason you were stalking this man for 6 months, sending emails, DMs, and tweets was because your fans were like, go on, girl. Go on, girl. Do it. Do it. So you're saying it was them? Really? Okay. They were consistent. No, bitch. The only one who was consistent was your ass. And one thing I say about this bitch is nothing if not consistent. She consistently stalking our buddy CL for the past, 13 goddamn years. Won't leave that nigga alone. Goddamn Lou. I know that nigga ain't sleeping good at night, because this bitch might jump out of any goddamn bush. And now, po Mr. Jaxn. But it was always Mr. Jaxn, so here we go. Right, Christopher. We know goddamn well didn't nobody want to do her. But Christopher, seeing as how this bitch buy most of her subscribers, it was probably one of them phantom subscribers in this bitch head that was making this bitch do this shit. Finally, after months of contacting him without receiving an answer, I decided I'd use his short clips and interview them with a couple of mine as we spoke about the same subject. Okay. Basically what this bitch said was, since he's ignoring me, she took clips of his videos and phantom interviewed him because they were talking about the same subject. BZ, I hope you got something to drink, because this shit is terrible. My audience loved it. It took him months to finally come across it accidentally while he was looking at few negative videos that other YouTubers had created about him, calling him a fraud, a simp, yup, and whatever else they could find to insult him. And here she got the fake ass video that she made. He replied to an email of a mass I sent out to all my contacts. You mean him? He showed interest in doing a video together. Uh-oh. We set up a time to meet. This nigga has no idea how lucky he is to goddamn dodge this goddamn bullet with this bitch. Darius, did nobody say we believe this bitch? I wouldn't believe this bitch. She said rain was wet. None of us will. I was surprised to hear that he was in Atlanta. No, you wasn't, because you was stalking nigga. You probably knew his grandmama stayed. I haven't done a lot of collaborations. Really? I've only done 5 or 6 in the many years I've been on YouTube. Yeah, because nobody wants to fuck with you. This bitch is a bad luck charm. Anybody who collaborated with this bitch is pretty much describe it as an out-of-body experience, because they was not in control of that shit, because no way in their right mind they would have agreed to collaborate with this fat, funky bitch. Even the few attempts I tried recently didn't work out. Of course it didn't work out, bitch, because you're you. Oh, God. One I did recently with Minister Jap, I purposely removed. Yeah, because Jap realized that you ain't shit and started cooking your ass. But for the same thing, you went after Jap just like you went after goddamn Derrick Jaxn. Except Jap responded the way Derrick Jaxn should have, but then again, Jap ain't no simp. So, I mean, heck. He was obnoxious. He wasn't obnoxious, bitch. He just wasn't buying your bullshit. Our video was successful and viewed by many, but drama that followed required that I break all ties with him. Now, when he realized that you wasn't shit, oh, we see your ass, C. Wilts. That's detention. Oh, yeah, when Jeb realized your ass was full of shit, like, hold the fuck up, wait a minute. What the fuck was I goddamn thinking? Yeah, Jeb got the hell on. Shout out to Jeb. Even with the success of that video, he began to drag me through the mud on social media after getting in touch with an ex of mine. He didn't have to get in touch with an ex of yours, but yeah. I believe it was Lloyd, and Lloyd was like, I wouldn't engage with that bitch. I didn't tell her to put that goddamn to tattoo my name on her ring finger. That bitch went and bought her own goddamn dress. And yes, I took a restraining order out on that bitch. How can I cheat on her if she ain't my woman? Which again, this bitch does not understand. If you are a side bitch, you cannot be cheated on. You get replaced. That's an entirely different blog. I was ready for the opportunity with Derrick, though. Bitch, you was ready for any goddamn opportunity, especially when you pulled up to the goddamn swingers club that you claim you didn't want to go to, but you let all 11 of them niggas hit your pussy, which we affectionately call over here as the valley of the shadow of death. Yeah. You took 11 niggas to the swingers party and walked them through the valley of the shadow of death that you call a pussy. That's why his son came out with autism. I contacted him initially for reasons that had nothing to do with YouTube. Oh, really? Really? We'll read that again. I was ready for the opportunity with Derrick, though. I contacted him initially for reasons that had nothing to do with YouTube. Says the bitch who claims that Derrick Jaxn was all up on her goddamn swamp box. This bitch claimed that Derrick Jaxn was trying to bite her cookie. And she was like, If we ain't talking about business, we can't talk. But right here, this bitch admitted that for 6 fucking months, she sent emails, DMs, and tweets to this man that had nothing to do with YouTube. And we know, I got a sip. We know that this bitch sent a picture with every one of them goddamn emails. Them heavily Photoshop pictures. And bitch, I really, really hope you did not send the picture where you Photoshopped your own arm out that picture. I really hope you didn't send that one. Because now you got a fat, sloppy, one-arm bitch trying to throw some pussy. This bitch is one big contradiction. This bitch don't know whether she want to be a pumpkin, a cheeseburger, grimace. She don't fucking know. But she's all those things. As I think about it now, oh shit, hold on. God damn it, this bitch got me fucked up. Hold on. God damn you, bitch. As I think about it now, I believe what I really needed him to do was fall in love with me. What I really wanted was for him to fall in love with me. Really, bitch? Really? Really? You wanted this nigga to fall in love with you? The forever side chick? So, fuck the fact that you've been drugged to the chop shop 8 times. It was going to take this nigga to fall in love with you. So that was the reason that you had a train ran on you at the swingers party, bitch. You were trying to hoping one of them, how many we counted, y'all? 11? One of them 11 niggas at the swingers party was going to fall in love with you? Right, Nova. Derrick wanted her, and she was like, But this bitch said she wanted him to fall in love with it. Bitch. It has been documented that your pussy has been known to fix marriages. You ran Lou back to his wife. And your pussy causes erectile dysfunction. And your pussy also causes family discord and evacuation from certain rooms. But you wanted him to fall in love with you? Really? BZ, this bitch ain't no space cadet. Shit straight up alien. This bitch is from goddamn Saturn or some shit with this bullshit. Let me continue. No, not how you were thinking, but in a healthy, mature kind of way. Bitch, what other way can a motherfucker fall in love with your fat, funky ass? You're the cheeseburger with the extra cheese. You're the cheeseburger when they say, do you want bacon with that? Yes. Yes. You're the cheeseburger with all the rolls and shit, and the lettuce falling off, the bacon breaking off. You're that cheeseburger. So what other goddamn way could you be talking about, bitch? I don't know. But in a way that my well-being actually mattered to him. Bitch. Again. Okay. You're saying you wanted him to fall in love with you in a way that your well-being mattered to him. Well, Darius, I'm right behind you. Speaking of your well-being, bitch, you fucking killed yourself and the whole internet didn't give a fuck. So how are you expecting this man to care about your well-being and fall in love with you? When you kill yourself and nobody gives a fuck, there might be an indication that, bitch, we just not that into you. And no, yeah, the bitch do look like a homemade burger. That goddamn house burger. Remember that your mama used to make with the egg and the goddamn ground beef? And you smack that bitch in the middle of the bread and it got that black spot in the middle with the grease leaking on the side? That's what happens every time this bitch put on a new wig. It's literally like making a fucking house burger. That wig looked like that black grease that be dripping down the side of bread when your mama make that goddamn house burger. So that might be the new name for this bitch besides Soncerae, Grimace, Dump Truck. House Burger is this bitch's new name. So Nova, since you're the archivist over here at the temple, I'm going to need you to write down House Burger. That's another nickname for this bitch. House Burger. So every time I know I'm never making another house burger again. The next time y'all make a goddamn house burger and y'all remember the bread gotta be white. We taking it back to the age now. And your mama goddamn, you know what I mean? And you put that goddamn greasy ass house burger in the middle of the bread and you put the other piece of bread on top and you gotta be careful to pinch the corners because you know it's gonna have a hole in it. And you got that grease dripping on the side. That's what this bitch looked like with her wig on. She's the house burger that shares the bread, and that fucked up stiff ass wig, that's the grease that be dripping down. I know I done fucked up y'all's image of the next time y'all want to make y'all kids a house burger, take them to goddamn McDonald's, because I'm never making a fucking house burger ever again after realizing this shit. So, for those of you coming in late, House Burger, aka Soncerae Monique, House Burger's her new name. House Burger claimed in the last rebuke service that, you know, she was so ecstatic that Derrick Jaxn cheated on his wife again. And, you know, of course, this bitch never saw a victim story that she didn't want to hijack. So the bitch like, I was in, oh, shut up, bitch. Danae Jackson was a wife. You was a jump off. They're not the same. But again, this bitch never saw a goddamn victim story that she did not like. So she said in the last rebuke service, hey, you know, yeah, Derrick Jaxn, he tried to get at me too. And I was like, no. If we ain't talking about collabing on some business, we're not talking. But we have it right here in the bitch's own words, poorly written, grammatical errors all over the place, saying she want this nigga to fall in love with her. So now, House Burger, we're here to rebuke your ass again. Okay. I think I pushed myself into work to occupy my heart space. Bitch, work where? Bitch, we've been trying to push you into work for years. What are you talking about? What work are you talking about? Working at being a failure? Working at being a shit-ass absentee mother? Working at being a better tip drill, which you never was known. Working at being a better side bitch? No. So what do you mean by work? Nowhere that you had to clock in and get a W-2 for, but okay, bitch. As I was looking at him, working on myself, I could relate, and I immediately became intrigued by his work ethic. Huh? As I was looking at him working on himself, I could relate, and I immediately, first of all, let's break down how you and Derrick Jaxn cannot possibly be the same type of person. Well, except the fact you're both full of shit and you're both tremendous frauds. But at least that nigga has seen the inside of a gym. Frequently, you have not. You might have seen the inside of a Whataburger. You might have seen the inside of a KFC, but you have not seen the inside of a gym, bitch. So no, we know goddamn well you are not talking about this shit. Okay? No. Nah. So we know you ain't talking about this shit here. We know, bitch. We know. So you're not talking about that. So as far as work ethic, yes, this man actually works. Even though he's a grifter, he's a scammer. At least that nigga's working, leaving, going to make money. You stay on here e-begging all goddamn day. So how are you working? This nigga actually graduated high school. The man graduated college. You didn't even finish the 10th grade. So how are you two the same? But okay, we don't go with your bullshit. I'm gonna keep reading. I remember writing notes on a paper of things that I wanted to say to him during our meeting. Bitch. The only thing that you need to write on a piece of paper to anybody is, are you hiring? That's it. Don't write shit else on a piece of paper, but are you hiring? And slide them that note, because I know it's embarrassing to be a damn near 40-year-old loser, high school dropout. I know it might be embarrassing for you to go beg for a job when you on this motherfucker all day, playing to be rich and wealthy and shit. So look, is y'all hiring? I get it. I get it. Okay. I just looked over the words just now. Oh shit, y'all. I'm gonna have to sip. Cause this bitch wrote down all the questions that she was going to ask him during the meeting that never happened. So if anybody out there got a crack pipe, you might want to spark up now, because it's all downhill from here. All right, y'all. This is the list of the shit that this bitch wanted to ask this man. The challenge: I'm not easy. Show you off. You lead. Supporting role here. Supporting role here. Again, I'm trying to make sense of this, but we're dealing with a bitch that only got a 10th grade education. The challenge: I'm not easy. The bitch who got a train ran on her at the swingers party by 11 niggas says she's not easy. Really? The bitch who is a proud, self-proclaimed side bitch says she's not easy. Bitch, you easier than a goddamn zipper. So what the fuck are you talking about? But this nigga might not know that. Show you off. Well, we know, bitch, you show off everybody. And you claim, oh, I've been celibate my whole adult life. This is a cookie cutter bitch. Cookie cutter bitch meaning every relationship is the same, just change the name. Q, daddy, old priest, whatever the fuck. You lead. Yeah, because he got a job. Of course he gonna lead. Supporting role here. See, this is a clout chasing bitch. Her plan was to link up with this nigga, throw that stank pussy on him, make his dick go limp. This bitch probably had 5 or 6 pregnancy apps all ready to get downloaded. We can tell. Open with you confidently. What? What the fuck does this have to do with collaborating on the video, bitch? But again, this bitch is trying to get her taco stuffed. Of course, her taco shell has mold on it, which is why niggas run the other way. Be my rock, bitch. You need to put be my boss, because the nigga might hire you to do something. I don't know what, but don't ask the nigga to be your rock. Ask the nigga to be your goddamn boss or your reference on a goddamn job application, you broke bitch. Oh my God. Stability. I can see how a bitch with no job, living with her baby daddy, and whoever else will let this raggedy bitch shack up with him is worried about stability. So I get that. My protection, strong but warm-hearted. Bitch, protection from what? Employment? Motherfuckers wanting to fuck you up from you scamming? What are you talking about, bitch? No, the beauty. This is the letter that she wrote to Derrick Jaxn. Because in my last rebuke service, the bitch was claiming that Derrick Jaxn wanted her. And she was like, not if we're not talking about business, but here we go right here. The bitch said something completely different. But, oh my God, I need your dominance, passion, loyalty, bitch. No, you need his reference, employment number, and hire date. That's the only thing you need to get from anybody. And this bitch wrote this shit on a piece of paper that she was going to read to this nigga. Oh my God. And you wonder why your baby daddy hit the ground running and has not seen you in 6 years. She probably wrote shit on a paper for him too. I require a lot from you, asking for a lot. Bitch, you can't require shit from anybody. No, that's like a homeless person getting mad that you gave them $1. They want $5. But you can't give a homeless person $1, they got an attitude problem. No, bitch. No, Andre, it was all in bold print. It's all in bold print. I require a lot from you, asking for a lot. Bitch, you can't require shit. We couldn't even require for you to graduate high school. We couldn't even require for you to go fill out a job application. We couldn't even require from you to potty train your 5-year-old son. So, what do you mean require a lot? Nobody who is unemployed can require anything from anybody. That's like if somebody with no job come to y'all house, hey man, I'm gonna require y'all to have a goddamn new ceiling fan. I'm gonna require y'all to take all the goddamn pork out the freezer. I don't need pork. Motherfucker, you ain't got no job coming up in here barking shit. God forbid you like this cheeseburger built bitch demanding shit from a nigga with a job. Oh my God. Oh, 7 sip the beauty. I hope you got something to drink, or we also recommend smoking something. Cause this bitch, before I even read, I got this shit here. I have a glamorous, extravagant, enthusiastic life I'm building over here. Bitch, where? While you living with your baby daddy? While you living with somebody else who lives with their parent? You have a glamorous, extravagant, enthusiastic life you're building over here. And where is here? Your baby daddy house? Yeah, we know, bitch. We know. We know. No, bitch. You have a sad, disruptive, pathetic life you're building over there. Oh, yeah, the beauty, I forgot, the bitch hiring. Y'all, get y'all applications ready. Get y'all resumes ready, because this bitch is hiring. Even though she's begging for $3, she gonna pay us $22. Okay, bitch. And I will grow an afro before this rebuking service is over. Fuck out of here. Oh my God. But a fraction of my potential right now, bitch. We believe there's a fraction of your potential because you only made it to the 10th grade. Imagine what your potential would be if you actually made it to junior year. Imagine that. Imagine if you actually made it to graduation, bitch. Imagine what your potential would have been then. Now, your potential to be an ain't shit bitch is definitely fulfilled. Your potential to be a failure as a parent was definitely fulfilled. Now, your potential to be a suicide victim was not fulfilled because, again, the slogan over here is, bitch, you can't even die right. I need, oh my God, 8 sip. I need you to fall in love with me. Now she threatening the nigga. I need you to fall in love with me. There is money out there to be made. Now, we get it. This bitch is trying to use this nigga to get a come up. I need you to fall in love with me. Really, bitch? Now you threaten to do the man bodily harm. Because yes, C. Wilkes, that's what the bitch just said. I need you to fall in love with me. There's money to be made over here. Now, we've already listed the side effects of this bitch's pussy. Warning. This pussy causes frequent trips to the abortion clinic. This pussy causes erectile dysfunction. This pussy will cause you to mend whatever bullshit you got going on with your wife and get back together with your wife. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Partner. smarter, sharper, stronger. Who is she talking about? Not her. Let's see. Let's break that down word by word. Partner. You mean leech? Smarter. This bitch couldn't even make it past the 10th grade. Sharper. We already know this bitch can't write. Stronger. Bitch. How your neck is holding up that Teflon wig is beyond me. But your neck, even though you ain't got no neck, is definitely strong to hold that fucking wig and all that goddamn makeup up. Educated, intelligent entrepreneur. Who are you talking about, bitch? Because you ain't talking about you. Educated? You didn't even finish the 10th grade. Intelligent, bitch. We done read both your pamphlets on this motherfucker. Intelligent you are not. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur beggar, maybe? Entrepreneur scammer? Entrepreneur pick me? But not an entrepreneur, bitch. No. Entrepreneur what? You an entrepreneur, but you up here begging us for 3 bones? Please send me 300 pennies or I'm going to get a job. But you're an entrepreneur? Where? Where, bitch? Because for what I hear, your business is in your daughter's name. And we know why. Because in case the shit ever goes south, and it will, Damo ass on the hook, not you. So where's the entrepreneur part? Entrepreneur beggar is what this bitch is. Not an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur scammer, not an entrepreneur. I can trust to make an executive decision in relation to my personal growth and professional development. What? Executive decision? That nigga might make an executive decision to tell you to get a goddamn job. Bitch, this is my executive decision. I have stamped it. Get up your fat, funky ass, go get a goddamn job. That was my executive decision. Personal growth, bitch. The growth part, yes. You have definitely grown. You have grown from a Whopper Junior to a fucking Whopper. Oh, yeah. You have grown from a double cheeseburger to a double quarter pounder. So the personal growth, yes, I'm with you on that. You definitely had some personal growth, bitch. Yeah. Your project, I'm all yours. Now, see, now you're threatening the man again. You're threatening to make you all his. Why you gotta threaten people, bitch? Why? I'm all yours. Bitch, I will hit you with my car. Now, you probably said the same thing to all 8 of them niggas who dragged you to the chop shop. I don't know nobody who has a season pass to the fucking abortion clinic. And bitch, if you've been to the chop shop 8 times, yes, they definitely gave you a season pass. You got your own parking spot at the abortion clinic, bitch. We know. Okay? We know. Don't ask me how I know. But I may have taken the bitch to the chop shop 1 or 2, 3 times. And when I walked in there and they got the goddamn picture on the wall, and you see the bitch bending over, holding her stomach, I'm pretty sure that was you on that poster. Let a nigga know he in the right place. Yeah, bitch, that was you. I admire and respect you so much. Your sarcasm impresses me. Bitch, when a nigga tell you to kick rocks, he's not being sarcastic. He's being dead ass serious. You are clever, and he cleverly curbed your ass. I appreciate your genuine care for your supporters. I share that same vigor. Well, bitch, you be cussing your supporters out when they don't agree with you. I mean, even the supporters that you bought, they don't fuck with you either. You are loved and supported by me. Now there you go threatening the nigga again. Bitch, don't be threatening to love and support no goddamn body. How is a bitch with no job gonna support anybody? How's a bitch who live with somebody else gonna support anybody? Bitch, you are a glorified roommate at best. Who the fuck are you supporting? How's a bitch who is constantly begging gonna support anybody? You are loved and supported by me, says the bitch who is supported by everybody else. Even radio supports you. That $269 a month that you keep saying it's chump change, oh, that nigga is supporting you. Oh my, y'all, 10th sip. This part right here is downright scary, y'all. I made you the center of my world for the past 72 hours. I made you the center of my world for the past 72 hours. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. God bless, your ass is late, you're in detention. She made this nigga the center of her world for 72 hours. Now, y'all might think that might be a bit obsessive. That might be a bit scary, but we talking about a bitch with no job. So this bitch ain't got nothing but time on her hands. So is it strange to believe that she could be obsessed with a nigga for 72 hours? Yes. Now, I don't know how many hours are in 6 years, but she been obsessed with Lou for 6 years, and how many thousand hours that is, I don't know. But yes, it is not a far cry for a bitch with no job to be obsessed with any day for 72 hours. Bitch, imagine what would happen if you was obsessed with a job for 72 hours. Bitch, that's 3 days. 3 days, bitch. Take all that motivation that you spent into goddamn thirst trapping this nigga, stalking this motherfucker, grossing us the fuck out, fucking my liver up by drinking this 100 proof shit, rebuking your ass. Imagine what you could do if you put all that goddamn focus into a motherfucking job. Imagine that. Imagine if you took all this energy that you spent focusing on this nigga for 72 hours. Imagine if you spent 72 hours studying for your GED exam. Imagine that. Imagine what you could accomplish by studying for 72 hours straight to get your GED. Imagine what you could accomplish by spending 72 hours sending out job applications. We done seen your resume, bitch, and that's fucked up. So just send out applications. Don't even put that resume up nowhere, bitch. Imagine what you could do if you spent 72 fucking hours sending out job applications. If you spent 72 hours scouring the internet for a fucking job. If you spent 72 fucking hours teaching your delayed son how to say mommy, hello. Imagine what you could get accomplished if you spent 72 fucking hours teaching that grown-ass 5-year-old how to use a fucking toilet. Imagine all the shit you could get done, bitch. But here we are rebuking your ass. Center of my world for the past 72 hours? 72 hours? Yes, because this is an obsessed bitch. This bitch spent, again, I don't know how many hours are in 6 years, but this bitch spent 6 years stalking a nigga. I don't know how many hours are in 13 years. This bitch spent 13 years stalking our buddy CL. After we scheduled our meeting, I spent the next 72 hours researching him. Again, bitch, imagine. The theme over here is get a job. Imagine what you could have accomplished if you spend the next 72 hours researching a goddamn job. Imagine all the bullshit you could have got accomplished by spending the next 72 hours researching the best GED program for a grown-ass woman with no job. Wasted potential. I can't believe I spent that much time researching a man. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And honestly, Derrick Jaxn should feel special. He should feel very special that this bitch spent 72 hours researching him, because them niggas at the swingers party, how long y'all think they spent researching this bitch? How long do y'all think this bitch spent researching them niggas? When she was kidnapped by CL and taken to the swingers party, fucking his cousin, him, and the cousin friend, that's 3. And them 8 other niggas, 9, 10, 11. Imagine how lucky Derrick Jaxn is that this bitch spent 72 hours researching him. And all them niggas at the swingers party had to do was show up with a dick. She didn't research none of them niggas. When they was in line, chew, 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 chew. See? Now that shows dedication on this bitch part. She didn't research none of them niggas who ran the train on her at the swingers party. But she spent 72 hours researching Derrick Jaxn. I binge watched his videos, read his blogs, looked through his pictures, saw him on CNN, checked out his Facebook. Now, again, if anybody is ever wondering why this bitch told 8 niggas she was pregnant and they was like, bullshit. If you're ever wondering why this bitch runs niggas back to their wives, if you're ever wondering why this bitch is a forever side bitch, this bitch binge watched his videos, read his vlogs, looked through his pictures, saw him on CNN, and checked out his Facebook. If you're ever wondering why a bitch like this would ever get a restraining order put out on her, would ever get served a cease and desist, read this bullshit right here. That's when I realized how attractive he was physically. That's when I realized how attractive he was physically. But he's trying to holler at you, right? Right? You tried to work with Derrick Jaxn, but Derrick Jaxn tried to bite that sour pussy of yours, and you was like, no. You had a failed collaboration with Derrick Jaxn because he wanted to fuck you. But you binge watched his videos, read his blogs, looked through his pictures, saw him on CNN and checked out his Facebook, but he was trying to holler at you. 11th sip. Some pictures of him had me like, my goodness, how am I going to be able to work closely with a man who looks like that? But he was trying to holler at you. But some of his pictures had me like, my goodness, how am I going to work closer with a man like that? Well, bitch, I got some good news for you. You didn't have to worry about that because that nigga was like, hell no. I'm not going to be able to concentrate. Well, bitch, again, good news. Because that nigga realized you was batshit crazy and said no. And lucky for you, bitch, no is the same in 8 languages. That nigga told you in Portuguese, no. Even my mom was surprised I found him attractive. She said to me, I thought you hated men with muscles. Bitch, again, if you ain't got no job, no high school diploma, your pussy stank, and you batshit crazy, you cannot say what you do not like. At all. No, bitch. If you are unemployed, a high school dropout, your pH is off, and you live with your mama or your baby daddy, you don't get to be choosy. You should be glad that a nigga talking to you that's wearing a goddamn shirt. Because at least that nigga made it to the 11th grade. I do. I really do. Usually, I believe that the reason I'm attracted to him has nothing to do with that. I think him being attractive physically is some sort of bonus or unnecessary luxury. Really? Really? So what do you think he would think of your physical description? How excited would he be when a bitch built like Grimace tells him, hey, I want you to fall in love with me? Really? How excited do you think this man is going to be when a house burger run up to him saying, look, I want you to leave me? How excited you think this man going to be when SpongeBob runs up and says, look, I just want you to fall in love with me. Come on, bitch, stop. She says to me, clearly, don't mix business with pleasure. Says the bitch who keep fucking the photographers taking pictures. I go, who is you telling? Men are a distraction. No, bitch, you are a distraction. Which again is why you're always somebody's side bitch. When your side bitch tell you she pregnant on purpose, you are a big distraction. So no, bitch, men are not the distraction, you are, but the wrong type of distraction. Who knew that the concept of me researching him for 72 hours would be the catalyst for us not working together? Yeah. I bet it was. When you told that man, yeah, you know, Derrick, you know, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I've been stalking your page for about 72 hours. That's 3 days. Yeah. I've been stalking your page for about 3 days. And you know, which makes it even worse because you know I ain't got no job. So I literally spent 72 hours researching your page. And since we know this bitch don't wash her ass, because we already know, this bitch literally spent 72 hours researching this thing. No, but what other way can I describe this bitch besides a house burger? What other ways to describe this bitch besides a house burger? You take the egg, the ground beef, the onion, the bell pepper, you mix it together, you throw it on the goddamn skillet, you flip that shit over, you get that white bread, put it in the middle, you got that black spot. If you got cheese, if it's government cheese, it don't melt. But if you got cheese, you put it on there, you put that other piece of bread, and the black grease drip down the side. And the bitch be pulling on her hair like this because it's fake. She, yeah, I'm in my new studio. Does that not look like a house burger? I am a businesswoman with no business and no job. So before a meeting, I take time out to learn about who I'm dealing with. Yeah, when you told that nigga you researched him for 72 hours, that nigga ran for the hills. I do not want to waste my time. Bitch, you wasted 43 years doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. I want to show respect to whom I'm meeting with by presenting them with facts about what I've already learned about who they are, what kind of business they do. I don't want no bitch with no job telling me the type of business I do. Because we come around and talk about the business you do, it's a goddamn echo chamber because ain't shit in there. My initial interest in Derrick had a lot to do with merchandising and branding. Yeah, he was a cloud chaser, which is something he seems to be pretty good at, being as though his website is doing so well. And how is your website doing? Somo things. How is your boutique doing, bitch? How's your Patreon doing? How well is your business doing, bitch? We're dying to know. How well is you doing, bitch? His YouTube channel is also doing well. Yours ain't. In relation to views and subscribers. So I wanted to know how he managed to keep his channel flowing smoothly. Well, maybe because seeing as how he is a scammer, maybe his scamming is a little bit more convincing than yours is. Maybe it's because he doesn't buy subscribers like you do. I don't know. He's on his third published book. Yeah, an actual book, not that bullshit ass pamphlet. And when that other pamphlet come out, bitch, oh, best believe the temple will be rebuking that goddamn next pamphlet. Oh, yeah. And I wanted us to come together to put out my next 3 books. Unicorn Atlanta, What a Good Man Feels Like, Not You, Psycho Bitch. That one I'm with you on. These are all things I mentioned during our meeting that ended up being a Facebook video chat. There was supposed to be a Skype call that was actually supposed to be in person at an Atlanta restaurant. You think this nigga's gonna meet up with your fat, funky, grimace-built ass at a restaurant? Well, he was gonna have to pay? What if somebody saw him sitting with you? Derrick Jaxn sitting with Grimace. Of course, all the kids gonna run and try to take pictures with your ass, Grimace. I'll get to that madness mix up in a minute. Yeah, that nigga came to his senses and said, fuck no, bitch. From a distance, I noticed a difference in his business sense. Yeah, because his business sense is actually successful. Again, bitch, if you made it all the way through high school and actually went to college, amazing shit would happen. Ergo, I treated him very different than I treated other men that I approached about working together. Yeah, because he was thirsty as fuck. He was the first man that was in a better position than I am, bitch. Any man who made it to at least the 11th grade is in a better position than you. Any man who didn't live with his baby mama and had their own place was in a better position than you. Any man who had a job was in a better position than you. The other men I tried working with were not. Really? So you mean to tell me that Jap dropped out in the 9th grade? You saying that O'Shea didn't have no job? You said Angel Ramirez was a high school dropout too? Really? Okay. Rewind to 24 hours before our Thursday meeting. I called my mom panicking because that nigga might ask you where you work at. My palms were sweating. I was shaking. I didn't feel right. Probably because you need to wash your ass because you already know. Or because when you met up with him, he might ask some questions. What type of business you got? Show me proof that you got a business. How is working with you going to benefit me? I felt nauseous and fatigued, but my heart was beating fast like a jolt of energy repeatedly pulsed through my body. Bitch, that was your high cholesterol. That's all that was. I wasn't ready. You wasn't employed either. Their energy wasn't right because you ain't got no job. I felt empty because you ain't got no job. No relief and no employment either. No freedom because you live with somebody else. No comfort because you live under somebody else's roof. And because you're morbidly obese. You know that tingly feeling that you get when you like someone? Bitch, imagine that tingling feeling you'll get before your paycheck is direct deposited. That's a good feeling. That's your common sense leaving your body. Bitch, your common sense never made contact with your body. What the fuck are you talking about? That might have been a piece of what I was feeling. Bitch, you need to feel employed. Try that. What you felt was one of your stomachs talking to you, time to eat again. I was pushing against losing all control over a man. Well, bitch, I think you have nothing to worry about. Because when it comes to losing control over a man, you've been there before. Because when them 11 niggas was running the train on you at a swinger party, you lost complete control. And then you said you kept going back when you kept getting passed around the swingers party. And y'all got another little piece of intel about this whole Mason thing. Where this bitch claimed that she was trying to be an Eastern Star where she met our buddy CL. And she said when she went to the Mason party that she was already at, and CL was coming with his wife or his fiance, and they wanted her to leave. Well, we have a different perspective on that, people. Come to find out, the reason that bitch left was not because she was asked to leave because CL was coming with his fiance. Because remember I said during the last rebuking service, why the fuck is this bitch already at a Masonic meeting and she ain't no Mason? Oh, that's because she was already getting passed around between a couple Masons already. And the reason she was asked to leave had nothing to do with CL. That bitch was asked to leave because she's finna get her block knocked off. Because one of the other Masons she was fucking got pissed off and she said some slick shit to him, and he was, and what did he say? He said something on the lines of bitch, you better leave before I knock your ass out. Oh yeah. That's why that bitch really left that Masonic meeting. It ain't have nothing to do with CL and his fiance. Because the other guy she was getting passed around with was finna fuck her up. But I digress. Let me finish this bullshit. Meanwhile, rejecting the feeling of getting googly-eyed and dreamy. Bitch, you need to get googly-eyed and dreamy when you pull into your job on your first day of work. I knew it was going to go wrong before it even happened. Of course it was going to go wrong, bitch, because it involves you. Anything that involves you is going to go wrong. Look at your kids. Something in my spirit told me something was wrong, bitch. Something in your spirit should have told you to go wash your ass because you already know. Something in your spirit should have told you to get on Indeed and fill out a goddamn job application, but you don't listen to that. At first, I pass it off as fear. I've been in so many previous situations with men that ended up them using me for money. What money? Or resources, or using social media as a way to drag me through the mud. Well, bitch, that last part is true. Using social media to drag through the mud, that part is true. They're using you for money and resources. How does a bitch with no job have resources? How does a bitch who live with her baby daddy have resources? In a fragile state, I texted Derrick and expressed to him how nervous I was. I don't know why. Well, you thought he was going to ask you to show him a W-2 or a check stub? Yeah, that'll make an unemployed bitch nervous. I left out the part that I knew something, either I was going to fuck up the situation or he was going to find a way to fuck it up himself. How does a guy who has successful business, a successful YouTube channel, a high school diploma, a college degree, and an active checking account gonna fuck up anything? It was more than YouTube. He sort of calmed me down to some degree, like, bitch, why is you tripping? He kept a positive mind and encouraged me to do so, like, bitch, what the fuck? What you got to worry about? You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. What are you nervous about? What does an unemployed motherfucker living with someone else have to worry about? I needed him to help with personal development. Well, bitch, that's what we over here doing. Helping your ass with personal development. In every rebuking service, bitch, we're encouraging your ass to go get a job. Go get a GE motherfucking D. Take your delayed autistic son, get that motherfucker evaluated by a professional, not by you, to get him the help he needs, because, bitch, an autism check is still a check. Send Donald back home to her goddamn daddy and take care of your son by your goddamn self. That's all we doing over here, bitch, trying to encourage your fat, funky ass to do better. That type of attitude is exactly what I needed. That's what made me contact him to begin with. Okay, so all that googly-eyed, make you love me shit, that had nothing to do with it? Okay. Bitch, try contacting an employer. Imagine what encouragement they could give you. Imagine what encouragement somebody could give you when they say, yes, we are hiring. Our age difference has us thinking on two very different levels, but he never came off to me as someone immature. He came off to you as someone who's employed. I felt like I needed his stability and strength. No, bitch, you needed his reference when you fill out a job application. It surprised my mother because she never heard me say, not ever, that I needed a man. Your mother never heard you say you needed a man. But you bought your own wedding dress because no one will get you a wedding dress. You tattooed a man's name on your ring finger because he would not get you a ring because you wasn't his bitch. Really? You got drugged to the abortion clinic 8 motherfucking times, but you never needed a man. Okay. It was the first time I felt like that. Of course, I've always been attracted to men, duh. But for the past year, I have not been impressed by any man after corresponding with him, no matter how attractive he was. or how intellectual or intelligent he appeared to be. Well, bitch, again, when you was contacting Derrick Jaxn, you'd already had your 8th abortion. So apparently some men was trying to, you was fucking with some men, with the exception of Daddy-O, whom I was in a polyamorous relationship with from March to late July, because Daddy-O was married too. After our text exchange, I still wasn't feeling right. I wonder why. I closed my eyes and did meditation. Bitch, did you meditate on a job? Did you meditate on your GED? Because, bitch, you meditating on the wrong shit. Did you meditate on speech for your son? Did you meditate on that rent money? No? Okay. Did you meditate on your regular skin tone, which we don't know what the fuck that is, because this bitch go from grimace to the great pumpkin to a motherfucking cheeseburger. We don't know what this bitch is. No use. I took a warm bubble bath. Now that's one for the history books. This bitch took a bubble bath. Bitch, did you get in the water? Just get in? I couldn't relax. Yeah, because you and water are distant enemies. So, of course. And you and soap are not kindred spirits at all. So, of course you wouldn't feel right stepping into a bubble bath when there was soap. But, hey. I felt so much anxiety because you were bathing. Any bitch who gets told, wash your ass because you already know, of course you're going to feel anxiety at bathing. And my mind was racing because you were bathing. And in so many different directions, bitch. Try circular, then get behind your back, then get your legs, then get your feet, then wash that nasty sourdough pussy of yours. That's just some examples of how to bathe. I don't know. Oh my God. Hold on. Y'all, it's time to hit y'all pipe. Because before I even read this bullshit, 13th sip. And y'all, I sincerely apologize for this next bullshit. I had to masturbate Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to masturbate in the tub just to feel some sort of temporary relief. Well, bitch, I had to run to the toilet to get some temporary relief. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was so uptight. I even asked my mother, what could I do outside of having sex? Taking a drink or drug in order to relax my nerve. Bitch, have you tried jumping in front of an 18-wheeler? Like, and y'all, we didn't do nothing to this bitch. Why she gonna put this shit in there? And wonder why the nigga curbed her. But to hear her. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get that throw up taste out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, if any of y'all listen to this shit, I recommend y'all take all sharp objects out of y'all vicinity. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me, because I stay strapped. Hold on. Let me, I'm finna take the clip out and hide it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to take the clip out this shit because I ain't taking no chances. After reading this bullshit. She suggested I watch Joel Osteen. Coming from a Buddhist. Just like a Christian should suggest Jesus to a Buddhist. Bitch, just like a bunch of employed people here try to tell you to get a goddamn job, bitch. Yeah, Nova, I had to throw the clip across the goddamn house because I ain't taking no chances. It might be some old fucked up shit in here. I ain't taking no goddamn chances, okay? Cause shit. No. I stepped out for a while to get fresh air. See, that's your first problem, bitch. You should have stepped out for a moment to go get a fucking job. Around 9 p.m. that night, I went to a friend girl's house. And imagine how long would it take that girl to open the door when she knew it was you? Did you hear a bunch of people dropping on the floor when they saw you knocking on the door? Did they turn all the lights off when they saw your ass coming? No. For 30 minutes, I had finally found complete silence. Yeah, because they left your ass out there on a post for 30 goddamn minutes, bitch. Go on. I hadn't slept since the night before he contacted me, ready to meet. And you probably hadn't bathed before that either. In my sleep, I hear someone calling my name. Bitch, it damn sure wasn't a job calling your name. Maybe it was a voice of God telling you to go ahead and just run to the upper room. Maybe. I open my eyes and I hear my friend say to me, someone was outside taking your car. This bitch is purely a piece of shit. Let me reread this bullshit again. I open my eyes and I hear my friend saying to me, someone was outside taking your car. Oh, well, bitch, again, See, I'm going to finish reading this shit, and then I'm going to circle back to what I said when I said we are here to help your raggedy ass. I get up and run outside without any shoes. My car was gone. Now, we're going to go over the consequences of being unemployed. Okay? One of the consequences of being unemployed is your shit might get repoed in the middle of the night. Even if you drive it to your friend girl's house. And I wouldn't be surprised if Big Kathy told them where to find her car at. Okay? One of the other consequences of being unemployed, your shit might get cut off. I don't know. Yes, Nova. Instead of spending, like I said, and again, we ain't doing nothing but trying to help the bitch over here. We're like, bitch, why did you spend 72 hours researching a job? You ever think of that? No. See? Instead of spending 72 hours doing ungodly things to herself in the tub, which again, I had to throw my clip across the goddamn room because I ain't even taking no motherfucking chances. You might get your shit repoed if you ain't got no job. Maybe. The first thing I did was check the time. It was after 10 p.m. Of course. The best time to repo some shit is when it's dark. So I couldn't call Wells Fargo Dealer Services to figure out where the F my car was. Well, bitch, it's probably going back to the people you bought it from. Maybe. I don't know. So the next person I thought of was Derrick. Okay. 15th sip. Okay. You get your car repoed because you're a broke bitch because you ain't got no job. Which is hard to get a job because you're also a high school dropout. But you get your car repoed, and the first person you think of is the man who don't want shit to do with you. See, bitch, that's where your priorities fucked up right now. That's where you fuck it up, bitch. See, the first person you should have thought of was, damn, am I on the schedule for tomorrow? See, that's what happens when you're employed. See, those are employment problems. See, first time you think of something when something is not going your way and you know you got a job to make money, you're like, am I getting paid this week? Not you. Oh, no. You think of the guy who don't want you because your car just got repoed because you ain't got no job. But you're an entrepreneur and a business owner. But your car just got repoed. So let me make sure I understand this correctly. I want to make sure I understand this correctly, y'all, because we're about educating over here, okay? Okay, so you're going to have a meeting tomorrow or whatever the fuck with a guy who has a successful business and is gainfully employed. And you're going under the guise of a successful entrepreneur who, what did you say, is building an extravagant luxury life over here, but your car just got repoed. Did I miss anything, y'all? This bitch is setting up a business meeting to do a collaboration, and there's all kinds of money to be made out there, but you can't go because your car gets repoed. How's that business meeting going to go? Hey, Mr. Jaxn, I have a great plan because the bitch wrote it on paper. And of course, we know this bitch is dumb. Bitch, you wrote all the wrong things on the fucking paper. Hello, Mr. Jaxn. I have this plan of us to make money together and collaborate and, you know, be your side bitch and everything. And, oh yeah, I forgot. My car just got repoed. So, and another thing, if you're meeting with this guy at a restaurant and your car just got repoed, that probably means he's going to have to pay the bill too. So we all know this bitch was not planning on going Dutch at that restaurant meeting because her car just got repoed. And yes, Nova, I was getting to that. This is the same bitch who wrote the book, Owning Opulence, The Road to Becoming a Multimillionaire. Well, bitch, you can't even get on that road because your car got repoed. So you can understand why we see your talking points as highly dubious here. So how was you going to get to said restaurant? And when was you going to bring up the fact that, oh yeah, Derrick, I can't pay because not only am I a broke bitch, but my car just got repoed. And I can't pay you back because I ain't got no job. Just saying. I was like, God damn it, I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow. Your car got repoed at your friend girl's house, which means Big Kathy told him where your car was at. And the first thing you could think of was, God damn it, I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow. Not how am I going to get my car back? Now, where is my car? But oh my God, I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow. And front like I'm a businesswoman. Okay. How am I going to do that, bitch? You need to think of, see, this bitch got her priorities all fucked up. Instead of figuring out how you're going to bluff your way through a meeting trying to be this other married guy's side bitch, what you need to be thinking is, how am I going to pay for a car when I ain't got no job? It's kind of like when them hood boogers get their tax checks in February and they running by them cars, and we done seen them. Y'all know, when them hood boogers get their tax check and they buy them cars and they take the club pictures, y'all know the club pictures, and because she's a fat bitch, y'all know how the fat bitch always got to turn to the side in the picture because she fat as fuck. All her skinny friends facing like this, but the fat bitch got to take a picture like this. Of course, this grimace built bitch is 5'1" all the way around. So now they go and take the club pictures because they got their tax checks. So they be in the club pictures like this with their homegirls, right? Or they get their little brand new cars because they just got their tax money. Of course, roll around to, I don't know, April. And we know what happens in April. They done spent all that money, and now everything outside sounds like the repo truck. That's right, bitch. Let me guess. This meeting probably took place in April. You done got your little tax money, because Andre simp ass probably let you claim Damo, even though you ain't got no job. And you got your little tax check. You and I got you your little car. Come April, because you ain't got no job, the leaf's blowing outside. Oh, shit. Everything sounds like the repo truck. Dog barking. Repo truck. 2 ants are fucking outside your window. That sounds like the repo truck. So that's probably what happened, y'all. So without hesitation, I hit him up next. Was you asking if you could hold something? I know for me, I hate when someone wastes my time, so I didn't want to waste his. Well, bitch, what you should hate is getting the car that you can't pay for. And then the repo people coming to take your car from your friend girl's house. Bitch, what you need to be trying to figure out is, how did the repo man know where you and your car was at? Big Kathy, anybody? He came up with the idea of Skype. He was so understanding and patient. I was happy about that. Yeah, because shit, he got a car. What the fuck he worried about? So happy, I forgot that it was after booty call hours, and out of habit, I sent him heart emojis after a text message. I will read that again. So happy, I forgot that it was after booty call hours, and out of habit, I sent him heart emojis after a text. Now, how would a successful entrepreneur and business owner know when booty call hours were? It couldn't be the bitch that had her first abortion at 15. Nah. Bitches who get trains ran on them by random strangers, them bitches know when booty call hours are. So after you just got your car repoed, bitch, you got dick on the brain. So you gonna send this man a bunch of heart emojis and you wonder why he curbed your ass? Meanwhile, your car was getting sent to an auction somewhere, but you got dick on the brain. Okay. Immediately, I couldn't believe I did it. You couldn't believe you did it. You couldn't believe you sent the married man heart emojis after a text message after booty call hours. The same bitch with 8 abortions under her belt. The same bitch who we gonna call steam engine, because you and trains are kissing cousins. The same bitch who was so ecstatic that she got took to a swingers party to get slutted out by everybody in that motherfucker was surprised that she sent heart emojis to a married man after booty call hours. The same bitch who purposely got pregnant by a married man is surprised that she sent heart emojis to another married man after booty call hours. Even though everybody listening to this shit knows when booty call hours are, no one says, yeah, you know, yeah, man, I was gonna go ahead and do that, but nigga, it was at the booty call hours. Nobody says that but this bitch. I was stuck. Yeah, because you got your car repoed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me, bitch? That's what all these rebuking services are. Trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with your ass. I'm supposed to be handling business with this man, and I just sent him heart emojis in the middle of the night. I'm supposed to be handling business with this man, says the bitch who just got her car repoed. Now, how do you think that conversation was going to go? Hey, Derrick, I know we're supposed to be doing business together, but I know there's a lot of money to be made out there, but my car just got repoed. You know what message that's sending? That's sending whatever money is to be made is not made by you because your car just got repoed. How are you going to talk to somebody about making money when they just took your car? I started to completely freak out via text and apologizing, and he really has no idea why. Meaning, why do you think there's even a chance of you even seeing that man dick? Earlier in the tub, oh my God, look. I got nothing else to throw up because it's all bile at this point. So, just in case I got my... Earlier in the tub, so here this bitch is taking a bath twice, which is a record for her. I'm getting my masturbation on. I had to stop 10 or 11 times because when the feeling got good enough for me to experience an orgasm, this damn picture of him without a shirt that had my imagination going about what his package looks like underneath his sweats kept popping in my mind. If y'all don't hear from me for the next few days, I'm probably going to be at Grady Hospital on a 5150 hold. Padded room, graham crackers, all this shit. Y'all think they're going to let me keep my hat? Because I'm going to be on observation for about 48 hours. I'm gonna press on, y'all. I'm Why? I had already made up in my mind that I didn't want to look at him in that way. So why wasn't the rest of my body making its rounds? Next, I'm going to be drinking bleach. What will usually take me, again, I apologize. What will usually take me 2 or 3 minutes to do became a 35 to 40 masturbation session simply because I didn't want Derrick Jaxn's face to be connected to my orgasm. You know what the worst part of this shit is? I don't even remember which direction I threw my clip in. Oh, wait. I'm a professional woman. A professional woman who just had her car repoed. I was certain I was going to stick his ass in the friend zone, but you just spent 40 minutes playing in your swamp box. Regardless of if he was interested in me romantically or not, bitch, it was definitely not. I told my last guy as we spoke about Derrick and that Derrick is the marrying type. You're not. And I'd have to really straighten up if he wanted me because for real, he's not the type of man who would accept me as I am. Bitch, if you ain't said a goddamn honest thing, it was that. I'd have to really straighten up if he wanted me because for real, he's not the type of man who would accept me as I am. Well, bitch. Any bitch who has had 8 abortions, that pretty much means no man will accept you as you are. You ran a man back to his wife. No one is accepting you as you are. Okay? He'd want me to be the virgin like angelic being I used to try to be when I was ministering. Okay. This bitch was an angelic type when she was ministering. This bitch had her first abortion at 15, which means she was fucking at 14. So when were you an angelic virgin type? When? When? When were you ministering? When you had all them niggas in the swingers party laying hands on your pussy? Was that when you were ministering? Where it's like, oh, I come to you body bent and knee bent and lay hands on this pussy. All 11 of you niggas. Yes. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes. You the Alpha and the Omega. Come and hit this nasty smelling pussy. Yes, niggas. Please. Yes. Take me back to the chop shop again. Please, Lord. Let them niggas come in and walk through the valley of the shadow of death that is between my legs, Lord. Yes, I hear you. Lord Jesus, please come to me. That type of ministry? Was you ministering then? I'm glad I got mental health insurance, man. The good girl that all the men took for granted. No, bitch. All the men took you to the chop shop. All the men took you into them little side rooms at the swingers party. I'll never be that girl again. Bitch, you were never that girl in the first place, so you have nothing to worry about. I don't want to be that girl. Well, good news, bitch. You were never that girl. Aiming for perfection. Meanwhile, my boyfriend, husband, or fiance can frolic around with loose women. Now, see, clearly this bitch's head is all jumbled up. Because I'm going to read this again, and then I'm going to give you all the real translation for this shit. I don't want to be that girl. Aiming for perfection. Meanwhile, my boyfriend, husband, or fiance can frolic around with loose women. What that means is, I was never that girl. Meanwhile, someone else's boyfriend, husband, or fiance was frolicking around with me, who was a loose woman. That's what she really meant to say. I refuse to be in a committed relationship or marriage. Well, that's another honest thing you're saying, because you were never in a committed relationship or marriage. Says the bitch who borrowed someone else's husband to get pregnant by. You're absolutely right. And you're sitting here touching yourself to someone else's husband. The idea of me even entertaining it is ridiculous. You ain't never lied, bitch. Now, I've worked with plenty of men, and it's always been easy for me to tell a man no, bitch. When have you told anybody no? No is not in your vocabulary. The only time no is in your vocabulary is when those men tell you to leave them alone and you reply with no. Stop contacting me, Soncerae. No. Any man, regardless of color, social status, financial status, or physical appearance. So how come this time around, all I kept thinking was yes? Bitch, I can tell you why you kept saying yes. And to throw a caveat onto that, it's not the first time you said yes. You said yes to how many people did we count in the swingers party, y'all? 11. You said yes to 11 niggas who ran a train on you. So why are you surprised now that you're saying yes again? I told y'all this shit was going to be fucked up. And don't judge, And don't judge me on the masturbation thing. At least I was having sex with the person I love. Well, bitch, that means you can relate to Lou and everybody else who fucked you, because you also had sex with a person who got stank pussy. So that's one thing that you and Priest have in common. Both of y'all had sex with somebody who had stank pussy. There's a silver lining in this, y'all, and we just found it. During our meeting, I could tell he had no interest in working with me whatsoever. Of course not. Of course not. Why do you think he would have any interest in working with you? Especially after you said, hey, Derrick, I want to make money together. Oh, by the way, my car got repoed. That's why we're Skyping. I think we veered off the topic of business and onto personal instead, 3 or 4 times too many. That was probably you doing this shit, bitch. He was asking me personal questions like, yeah, what high school did you graduate from? What college did you graduate from? What type of employment you got? Yeah. I stayed away from the personal questions. Oh, you mean like when we come in your comment section trolling you and you be blocking us? Yeah, those type. But it doesn't mean that I didn't want to know. All his answers are right there. You the one tap dancing. I really had to hurt myself to not get that personal and start asking him questions about what he does when he isn't working. Key word there, bitch, working. What he does when he's not working. Well, he's certainly not researching the bitch for 72 hours. I'm doing everything but be thirsty. But he didn't want to work with me. Duh! If he did end up working with me on a YouTube collaboration, it would be out of the kindness of his heart. Right. This is the same bitch who in our last rebuking session said that, yeah, I tried to work with Derrick Jaxn, but he would try to get too personal. He wanted to get with me. And I said, no, because I'm all about business. Really, bitch? Really? He made it apparent to me 5 too many times. Read it again for some seasoning. He made it apparent to me 5 too many times that he didn't see any benefit. So if we were going to work together, I'd have to send him some awesome video ideas that will blow him away. Meaning, you suck. Nobody wants to work with you. It's not beneficial to them. How would he benefit from working with a bitch who's talking about making money, but she just got her car repoed? So when he's showing you his college pictures, y'all can't even compare prom pictures because you never went to prom because you never finished high school. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Yeah. Why would he waste time with a high school dropout who's unemployed, begging and thirst trapping? Why? How would he? how would he benefit? He just wanted it to be put on my channel and not his. Of course. Why the fuck would he want you anywhere near his channel? That nigga got a reputation to uphold. Which to me was not beneficial to me. How's it beneficial to you? An unemployed high school dropout who is a fucking loser living with her mama or her baby daddy. No to beauty. He didn't play her because he was actually interested in his wife at some point. So to play fair, I came up with two ideas. One for a 3 to 5 minute video for his channel and another 5 to 10 minute video for mine. And she's showing him these heavily photoshopped pictures of her from 20 years ago. But before I could get the script emailed to him, I sent him a couple of videos via text to watch upon request. Now, this is where the problem came in. Uh-oh. Remember the whole 72 hours thing? Yeah, that. I didn't have to bother doing that because he spent a great deal of our conversation arrogantly speaking about how successful he is. You mean how you arrogantly discuss how successful you are not? Is that what you meant? Maybe. Or maybe he thought he was being confident. Yeah, because the man actually put in work. I'm not sure yet. I had spent all of that time watching as many videos of his that I could, and in return, he had barely Googled me. Why would he have to? All he got to do is type in Soncerae. You know what's going to pop up? Lazarus, fake death, scammer, autism, unemployment, eviction, loser, high school dropout, and did I mention scammer and fake death? He mentioned like my modeling pictures just like a typical guy would. Yeah, because those were taken 20 years ago and those were heavily photoshopped. But he made it clear to me that he never checked out a video of mine outside of the video I made using his clips. Why would he? To me, that was a little unprofessional. That was unprofessional to you? But what's more unprofessional than trying to work with somebody to make money when you're a high school dropout, you're unemployed, and your car just got repoed? What's more unprofessional than that? I was like, Dan, you clearly never valued this meeting to begin with. Why should he? You didn't even bother to respect a prospect. What prospect? Prospects bring in money, bitch. You don't. I could have believed that a man who considered himself CEO of a company didn't even bother to have any preparation techniques before business meetings. Well, how about a bitch who gets her car repoed before the meeting? He's probably done more research on a chick he was fixing to dick down than he did me, of course. Y'all, I'm gonna drop this link because this shit is is beyond ridiculous. All right, y'all, the link is in the room. I'm gonna keep reading this bullshit. So I mentioned it to him as a response to him over-explaining to me how he needed the videos to be good and he couldn't guarantee he put it on his channel. Why should he? And in return, I had to over-explain to him that I understand the concept of good content and I would make sure our collaboration was a lot better than his last one that he did with another YouTuber by the name of Olivia Alexia called 10 Commandments of Modern Day Relationships. I had to research this video on my own because he couldn't remember what her name was. Why should he? He's a businessman. He's not going to remember all that shit. I didn't want our interaction to be that forgettable, bitch. The only thing that nigga remembered about y'all interaction is that you would not leave him the fuck alone. I was not interested in the one-sidedness, so I gave him the opportunity to tell me if he felt like it wasn't beneficial and that we could just scrap the collaboration altogether if it was that serious. Yeah, bitch, it wasn't. And of course, this hating-ass bitch posted the video that he did with this Olivia Alexia person. And wait for it. This is a beautiful, light-skinned woman. And we see why this bitch felt that type of way. After too many times of expressing himself in all ways that did not include him flat out saying he wasn't interested, what other way could he show you? After his assumption that I had some sort of negative feelings in relation to him telling me to come up with some suggestions, because you ain't have none. After I told him several times like a broken record, I understand. No, you didn't. Where you coming from? Let's get it. I peeped his hesitation. The nigga was scared. And I just flat out told him I thought it was lazy that he didn't do research on me. You thought it was lazy that this man did not do research on an uneducated, unemployed bitch who couldn't show up to the meeting in person because she got her car repoed. Did you really want this man to do research on you, bitch? No, you don't. And this is before you killed yourself. You do not want this man or anybody else to do research on you, bitch. I had a smirk on my face when I sent the text because I thought it was funny that he wanted to put in all of his hard work to make sure our content was grade A, top choice material, but he didn't even spend a solid 30 minutes on reading up who I am. Bitch, you did not want that man to spend 5 minutes reading who you were. Oh, no, you did not want that man to do no research on you. And this is before you killed yourself. You did not want that man to do no research on you, bitch. At all. Because we all know where that shit would have goddamn went. But you got mad because he didn't want to do research. Really? Okay. I tried to tell him who I am. I even included the bad stuff. I was honest. I bet you wasn't. If you can't say something nice, say it to Derrick Jaxn. Oh. This is the same guy who you claim. The reason why y'all didn't do a collaboration is because he wanted to fuck. That's what you said. You said he wanted to fuck. And that the reason you didn't work with him was because you wanted to keep it professional, but he didn't. Interesting. He's not listening anyway unless it's a direct insult to him. Who would? Listen to you, I mean. He put in little to no energy into this. Why would he? Into you? Why would he? The word lazy, that's what did it. That hit his button right. You talking about a man who graduated high school, college, even though he's a fraud and a grifter, puts in work to do seminars, write books, and you're calling him lazy? A bitch with no job is calling him lazy. A high school dropout is calling him lazy. A woman who tossed her infant daughter off to her simp-ass baby daddy so she could run and try on dicks, pretend to be a model, fucking a photographer is calling him lazy. A bitch who come on this motherfucker e-begging every day, begging for $3, is calling him lazy. Okay. Sure, bitch. We believe you. This bitch is beyond pathetic, yo. That was his soft spot. That's how I gut punch his ego and cause him to retreat. Bitch, I guarantee you, that is not what causes man to retreat. No. And the words spoke verbatim by Derrick Jaxn. Lazy? Okay. Good luck on rebuilding your channel. I'm good. That's what Derrick Jaxn said to this musty bitch. Lazy? Okay. Good luck on rebuilding your channel. I'm good. But he was trying to fuck her, right? This seems to jive with what my buddy told me that Derrick Jaxn told him in person. This bitch won't leave me alone. She keep contacting me. My immediate thought and text response was, damn, it was that easy, huh? And so are you. So easy to walk away? Bitch, the nigga ran. You would think I called his mama a hoe or something by the way he acted. No, you asked to work with him. That's worse than calling his mama a hoe. I even apologized and told him that I didn't mean to offend him or hurt him. Bitch, you didn't. It was just a bitch, how dare you. The 5 most essential words for a healthy, vital relationship or friendship of any kind are I apologize and you are right. Bitch, what friendship or relationship were you talking about? All this shit was in your fucking head. It's been 24 hours since, and I've had some time to think about it. Bitch, did you think about a job or how you going to get your car back? Of course not. So this time around, why is it that all of my body kept saying yes? Because you a hoe. I had no intention of falling in love. What? I had no intention of falling in love, but I wanted him to fall in love with me. Bitch, the earth will spin backwards. Cows will give Pepsi before that nigga ever fall in love with you. Strange, right? Bitch, that is very strange. Extremely strange. But then again, to me, love is telling someone to go to hell and then worrying about whether or not they get there safely. And it's also downloading the pregnancy app to get them away from their wife. In the back of every woman's mind, just you. All women want a good man. All women want a Prince Charming to sweep them off their feet. All women want to be held and accepted. Bitch, you just want a nigga to let you sleep in the back of his truck. That's all you want. Even if he and I had never had anything personal, I still wanted to know for sure that he was a good man. Any man who tells you to kick rocks is a good man. Any man who drives you to the abortion clinic and makes sure you go in there is a good man. I wanted to be able to say that I work with a good man. Want in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. Do you know what it means to come home to a man who will give you a little love, a little affection, a little tenderness? You don't. It means you're in the wrong house. Oh, it means you're in the wrong house because you had a man come home to you to say, make sure you wash your ass because you already know. You've also had a man come home to you and say, oh yeah, I'm going back to my wife. Turns out my car got repossessed because you ain't got no job. Yes, me not making payments because you ain't got no job. I've been making all kinds of crucial changes in my life, and none of them included getting a job, that have made me lose money rather than gain it. Yeah, not having a job will have you lose money instead of gaining it. You're absolutely right, you fucking retard. But it's just a storm I'll get past. Bitch, we 6 years later, and you still on the verge of eviction. I'm living in a luxury home doing the most. Where? I'm living in a luxury home doing the most. Doing the most of nothing? What luxury home you talking about, bitch? Andre House? Never have you ever heard anyone who in one instance say, my car got repossessed, And then in the next sentence, they say, I'm living in a luxury home doing the most. Where have we ever heard that said by anybody? Could I have fell in love with this man? If he got a dick, yes. Possibly. I'm sure any woman could. We come to love not by finding a perfect person, just by finding a simp who'll let you live with him, but by learning to see an imperfect person perfectly. Bitch, what? How can you see an imperfect cheeseburger perfectly? How? Even if the bacon is crunchy, bitch, you are still a fucking cheeseburger. Could I have had a good time with him or built something worth it? No. Yes. Bitch, what do you mean yes? No. From a distance, he looks perfect, but up close, he looks heartbroken. No, that bitch looks, that nigga look content. That's why he ain't fucking with you. But then again, I can't tell who he is by only one conversation. Well, bitch, you researched the nigga 72 hours. What could you not tell? And I do not know enough about him to make sound judgment. You don't know enough about this nigga, but you researched him for 3 days straight. You ain't had no job. You don't take care of your daughter. So them 73 hours was 73 hours. So what the fuck you mean you don't know enough about him? So now after that, I'm questioning, is he even one of the good ones at all? Well, the fact that he didn't pick you and he said, bitch, kick rocks, regardless of all the grifting and philandering and scamming and cheating, he's still one of the good ones because he didn't pick you. I'm relieved it fucked up because I don't like how I feel when I have interest in a man in that way. Well, bitch, according to you, he was trying to fuck. So which personality is this who's talking? It feels horrifying. Yes. This shit is very horrifying. I won't ever know who he is really. Yeah, because he ain't gonna fuck with you. So I'm glad he walked away. Oh, he walked away. But in your last bullshit ass live stream, he was trying to holler at you, right? Okay. For me, it was about business and will always be about business, but you in there doing horrible things to yourself. So if he felt as if professionally I wasn't worth working with, I respect that and wish him the best. And that was it, y'all. That was the disgusting, grueling, depression, very depressing love letter that she wrote to Derrick Jaxn. I say, goddamn. Yeah. I really do appreciate y'all for enduring this bullshit. Because it's always bullshit having to endure this shit and rebuke and verbally crucify this bitch. But that's what we do here in the temple. We are here to do the Lord's work in the name of all that is unholy and possibly fuck our livers up, because there's no way in the fuck we can rebuke this bitch and not have some type of mind-altering substance while we're doing it. I know I can't. So I don't guess anybody's coming up. I'm about to end this shit in a little bit. But yeah, this is the same bitch who claims that Derrick Jaxn was trying to bite her cookie. Yeah. Andre, we don't need to go there about them other organs. We already know this bitch is fucked up. And Lola, Derrick Jaxn, or no man in his right mind will add this bitch to anything. Not gonna happen. No. No. Andre, that is no lady of leisure. This bitch lazy than a motherfucker. You were so right about that, Peachy King. This bitch is a straight bottom feeder. That had to be, y'all, this had to be the most difficult rebuking service to date. Had to be. Because shit, man. I couldn't believe it. And I knew about the letter, but I never actually read it before. That shit, oh my God. Like that was just, I have no words for that bullshit. None at all. That's how she is. That's how the bitch is, Andre. She get mad when people on TikTok call her out on her bullshit. That's why she crashed and burned over there. But I appreciate everybody coming out for this most difficult rebuking service. And this was the most ridiculous. Was the most difficult rebuking service we ever had, y'all. This shit was, oh my God. Damn. So I appreciate everybody for coming in. We're going to join me on the next rebuking service. I don't know when it is, but it's probably going to be Saturday, maybe. I don't know. But thank y'all for coming out. Andre, we need battery acid, not therapy. Everybody needs a fucking hand grenade, not therapy, Andre, because therapy is not going to help. This was some straight bullshit. Like, I feel victimized. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like a real victim after reading this bullshit ass post this bitch put up. But she rejected him, right? So, y'all stay up. Everybody be safe. Thank y'all for coming out to the temple for this rebuking service. And we about to end this shit. I'll see y'all next time.